Exercise E. Whenever the cat sprite gets near the dog sprite, the dog turns and runs from the cat. So this one's pretty similar to the one we just did. So remember how we put those arrows in the backpack? So all I have to do is click on the backpack and pull these out, all four of these, and then they just went on top of each other. So there's the left arrow, there's the right arrow, there's the down arrow, and somehow there's another left arrow, so I messed this up somewhere. So this needs to be, if you do this right, this won't happen. So this actually needs to be the up arrow, and this needs to be change Y by +10. Okay. If I'd have been careful when I dragged them in there, this would not have happened. So hopefully yours came out okay. All right, so now I'm going to be able to move the cat around again. I'm going to start the cat down in this. I'm going to start at the same arrangement that I had for the previous one. So I was going to motion. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start the cat there. Now I'm going to add the dog sprite. Okay, here's the dog sprite, and I'm going to start him there. So same thing. So when the green flag is clicked, I want the dog sprite. I didn't have to do this in the last one because he didn't move. But in this one, he's going to move. All right. So, and this is kind of an interesting exercise. So here's the cat. So we're going to go back to the cat sprite, and we're going to move the cat sprite. When the cat sprite gets close to the dog sprite, we need the dog sprite to move. So let's first see if we can find the code to. You have to bear with me. This is a different interface than last year, so sometimes I don't find things quite as quickly as I want to. But I think we need to do if, certainly need an if. And we're going to go to sensing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be under sensing. Okay, let's see. If, we don't want touching, we want is close to, is within, let's see, space. Let me put this on pause for a sec. Oh no, this is it. Okay, so here's the distance. So if the distance to the dog, now this is important, this is how you calculate things. So under operators, you want it to say is less than. So here's less than. So you're going to say if the distance to the dog, you tuck that in there, is less than, this would be 50 pixels. Let's make it a little closer. Let's make it be 25 pixels. So if the distance, oh, come back in here, take the whole thing. All right, if the distance to the dog is less than 25 pixels, then, and what we want we want the dog to run away. Well, you can't control the dog from being in the cat, from the cat code here. So actually, let's put this up here. Now we're going to probably put a forever loop around this too. Wait, let's see, forever. Here it is. So what we want to do is we need to get a message to the dog. So how you get a message from one sprite to another is called broadcast. So broadcast is under control. Well, we were just there actually. Here it is, broadcast. So we're going to say we're going to broadcast message 1, which is right there. Okay, so when we broadcast message 1, the dog's going to do something. So the dog has to receive the message. So you're going to go over to dog, and we're going to say for the dog, when I receive the message, whenever I receive message 1, I'm going to go to a random, we're going to say random at this point. So we're going to say under motion, I think there's a random under motion. Here you go, glide to random position. Glide 1 second to random. Oh, you know what? We're going to do a go to. We want him to go fast. Go to random position. All right, and I think that should be all we need to do. All right, let's run it and see if it works. So here's your cat. When it gets close, see how the dog goes away? All right, let's see if we get close. It should continue to go away. Oh, it does. Okay, it's a little touchy, but basically, when you get close to the dog. All right, I think 25 is probably too small. Let's make the pixels bigger and see if we like that. You know, a lot of it is trial and error. It says 25. I'm gonna make this be. I'm gonna even make it be 100. I think I'm gonna like that better. So let's go. All right. So now it's started in our starting positions. Yeah, I like that better. Right now it's really she's really chasing the dog. Okay, everybody see that? So there you go. That's the answer to this. Now don't forget on these exercises to put in a title and to share it and add it to your to the correct studio.